What's up, guys? The Hermit here. So, I've been noticing that Marvel has been dropping little Easter eggs and little hints to the future of their movies through their marketing, through their toys, in my opinion. And so, I've got a few examples that I want to show. And so, yeah, that's kind of the point of this video. So, let's go. I want to start off with from the Civil War Marvel Legends wave. They released Red Guardian, who is considered the Russian version of Captain America, which that movie came out back in 2016, and so that wave is relative for around that time. I couldn't find the exact date it was released, but it was around that time, but a good few years ago. And recently at Comic-Con, it was announced there would be a Black Widow movie coming in 2020. And it was even more recently confirmed that David Harbour, who you would probably know from Stranger Things or the recent Hellboy film, will be playing Red Guardian. So it will be interesting to see how he portrays a superhero, as well as how the MCU wants to portray him. You know what I mean? So basically what started all of this, which is the next one on the list, would be from Spider-Man Homecoming, which was in 2017. The Tony Stark pop came with a cat on his shirt, as you'll see in the picture. Can't really see in the picture, it's a little too pixelated, but he even has a collar. And then come 2019, Captain Marvel comes out, and what's all over the marketing? A cat with a collar that looks identical to the one on Tony's shirt. But that's what made me notice that maybe they were up to something. So, but I tried to do these like in chronological order the best I could as far as like the movie's release date. I don't know. Trying to find some order in this confusing mess, honestly. And so my next one is Namor was released from the Black Panther wave, which Okoye in Endgame mentions that there were like some underwater earthquakes that they were dealing with back in Wakanda, which in the comics, the people of Atlantis and the people from Wakanda like battle it out. And so combined with them releasing Namor with the Black Panther wave and her mentioning that also implies they're going to bring Namor in. So I don't know. And last but not least would be Taskmaster. This one is a little bit more all over the place, but a little bit more confirmed at the same time. So I don't want to go too much into it because I want to do a full video related to Taskmaster, because it has a very vast like history in the Marvel universe through the comics, and I'm not even going to go into that. It just would completely make me rabbit trail. But he was originally released through like the Hasbro wave, back with on the Civil War wave as well. It was 2 or 3. I can't remember which one. If it was before or after Red Guardian. In the comics, Taskmaster trains Crossbones, who is in Civil War. So, combined with the fact that they put him in, like, the Civil War Legends release wave, and that they had Crossbones in there, it kind of makes me wonder, were they trying to put him in sooner? Or was it just trying to go along with the fact that there's just correlation in the comics, because, like, Taskmaster plays a part in Civil War in the comics. He was released with the first Infinity War wave. And come with the announcement of Black Widow, they also announced that the villain would be Taskmaster. So they clearly have wanted to put him in. So it just makes me wonder, were their intentions to put him in back with Civil War, or was that just a coincidence? I don't know. That's like the only like event I've seen like double releasing something so close together. So I find that a little interesting, because I think it's a little weird that they re-released him, because there's a lot of characters they haven't re-released since the Civil War wave. So it's like, why would they do him? Well, I'm pretty much just repeating myself at this point, but I got a couple of honorable mentions that don't really qualify as like hints so much as more so things Marvel did to throw people off of what the their plans were for the movie with like pre-merch. First one would be Hulk busting out of the Hulkbuster by Funko Pop. Hulk was never seen in Infinity War, so the fact that they released that like before the movie, it really threw people off. I mean, I was thrown off. That was a complete plot twist. I mean, I was personally hoping for them to like play into the Grey Hulk storyline, which I know they've already changed up Hulk's storyline a lot in the MCU, so it's like you gotta take it for what it is and get what you can. Second would have to be from the recent Spider-Man Far From Home. They promoted that movie like they had multiple villains so well. Like promoting Hydra Man because they did a Marvel Legends of him. They did a Lego set. They did Funko Pops of Hydra Man and Molten. And I feel like there's another I'm forgetting. I guess Wind? I don't know. I don't remember them doing something related to that though. Yeah, I just checked to make sure I was right. Yeah, they only did Hydra Man and Molten Man. So, like, they didn't fully commit to promoting all the different ones, but you gotta give them points for the misdirection. So this is a little bit of a different type of video. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, if you agree, disagree. If there's any Easter eggs that you've spotted that I didn't mention in this video, mention them down in the comments, or you can message me through Instagram at the Hand of Doom. And yeah, I could put them in a part 2, and we could do that. And I'll give anyone credit who mentions them. Yeah. So I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and like to see more from me and see what I'm up to. I've got links to everything I'm up to down below. I've got a link to the playlist I'm listening to below. It's the Stapleton Radio on Spotify. Has a lot of access to a lot of really good artists that really need to be checked out. And yeah, I think that's really it. Please let me know if you like this video. Try and change it up a little bit, try some new things. So I also plan to be doing a video about Taskmaster soon, so if you're interested to see that, subscribe. Alright, thank you so much.
Bang, bang, bang. It's just holding up great. It's really incredible.